What happens when you change your hair parting? I know that's a big deal for a lot of people watching, and let's just say your natural parting is here, on the left side of your head, and you can't stand it, but you want to have a parting on this side of your head, for whatever reason. Maybe you want to just change things up, and you want to start getting your hair to go over, the opposite direction. Now, this isn't a video on how to lose your parting or get rid of a part, because I've already done videos on that. This is about what happens when you try to change your part. So just watch what happens right now. I literally just switched it instantly. Look what happens. So you can see the hair, here we go. It wants to fall and flip back to, guess what? Its natural parting. It's really, really hard to fight nature and natural growth patterns when it comes to hair, okay? This is why a lot of times hair may be falling down in your face all the time, especially as your hair gets longer. Typically when your hair gets longer, and if you have a parting in the first place, your hair is gonna be, on the longer side. I have seen people who've got really short hair like this maybe, who really, force a part in here. That's just the way their hair has gone for a long time. They can really just work the hair very easily. The hair is very straight, very easy to manipulate and style. That's all great. But let's just say you want to change it. What's going to happen, once again, is you're going to get some resistance, meaning that when I go like this, okay, let's just flip the hair over this way, and you can see that I'm flipping the hair over from this side to this side. Watch what happens, okay? Boom. I mean, that was quick. And this is stitched hair. This is human hair, but it's stitched. It's not even, this isn't a real person. So what happens is the hair wants to naturally go back. And that's the same thing with everything. Even your body, you bring your arm up, it's going to come down. It's just gravity. And the way it works is, your natural hair parting is literally, it's like cement, right? Concrete. It's there. It's permanent. Now, the only way you can, change your part is by forcing it or trying to manipulate it more through the styling techniques. But what happens when you change your parting is that, you're going to, now this could be good for some people, you're going to get more volume in your hair. So watch this. When I go the opposite way, what happens at the root area is, look, boom, you're going to get that lift, instant lift. However, you have to be careful, there it goes right there, that it doesn't, fall. And how do you get it to stay? Well, that's where the products come in. That's where the blow drying techniques come in. That's where you have to manipulate the hair. And I have lots of videos on how to change your parting. But what happens when you do it, nothing bad is going to happen to your hair. It's just you're going to get a lot of resistance. You've probably heard this term, you can train your hair to go the opposite way. Yes, you can train it, but it's just going to take some time. And then, maybe over a couple of months or so, the hair will naturally start to want to go back over this way. However, your natural parting will always be, in the middle, on the side, on this side, wherever it is. Everyone has a natural hair flow. And also, it depends on the way where your hair grows and the direction. So if you look very closely into the mirror at your scalp, all you need to do is just separate your hair like this and look very close and see the direction, even on the sides. Some people, their hair grows, I've seen it grows more forward this way. Some, the hair grows back. And that's why people have a lot of challenges with their hair sometimes with styling it, because if it's not cut the right way, because one side of the hair grows down and this side grows back. And people are like, why is my hair different on each side? Well, it's because of the direction your hair naturally is growing in. So once again, if you're to look at your natural part, you can see up close, this part on this side will grow downwards this way. This side is going to grow this way. So what happens when you change that, your hair is going to be like, whoa, what's going on? Again, nothing bad's going to happen to you. You're not going to lose your hair. Nothing's going to happen. It's just you're going to get a lot of resistance, and the hair is going to want to flip back over this way. Again, how do you do that and keep it there? Well, that's where you have to, use maybe my extreme hold matte paste or something, or blow drying techniques to really get that parting to go on the other side. And it could be a temporary thing too, because once you wash your hair with anything, it's going to go right back to the way it was, all right? So it's not like it's a permanent thing. If you go from this side over to this side, it's not like, oh, guess what? We're changed now, everything's fixed. No, your hair naturally wants to go over here. So what happens, nothing bad will happen, but just understand if you're trying to make a big change like that with your hair, you may have a couple of challenges and the hair itself may not be reacting the way you want it to, okay? Experiment with it. But it's really interesting to see the why behind, why your hair is parting in a natural way. You can literally see it. You can see the hair growth right from the scalp growing in the directions that it's naturally meant to be, okay? If you're interested in purchasing any of my products, use code YouTube20, that's YouTube20 at shop.thesalonguy.com. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.